Summary of Cracking the Millionaire Code. Your Key to Enlightened Wealth. By Mark Victor Hansen and Robert G. Allen. The language of enlightened wealth. Enlightened wealth is different from regular wealth, so acquiring it takes place through a different process. Think about your business and financial goals a fresh way by putting a spiritual, higher power at the center of your enterprise. Focus on the social benefit of wealth creation rather than the crude accrual of assets. At the core of this model are the 5 light principles. 1. Leverage. Instead of leverage, cite leverage to explain your affinity for certain ideas and enterprises. Discovering your leverage helps you see which endeavors fit who you are. This is key to realizing your true potential to create wealth. 2. Inner wealth. Your intangible, personal qualities are more valuable than your external, tangible assets. Focus on the tremendous value of your talents, gifts, connections and ideas. 3. Giving. Ideas that make millions or billions of dollars are planted in people by a higher power. This spiritual being chooses those who are able to execute great ideas, and is prone to planting money-making concepts in people who are most likely to share their wealth through philanthropy. The biggest ideas often come to the biggest givers. 4. Higher power. All things are spiritual, including business and finance. The enlightened enterprise is akin to a secret vault where you can gain access with the assistance of a higher power. 5. Trustee. The difference between regular wealth and enlightened wealth is that if you are enlightened, you do not feel as if you own the assets you have produced or created. Rather, you consider yourself to be the trustee or steward of this wealth. You make it, enjoy it, use it, take good care of it, maintain it, clean it up, improve it, and prepare it to survive for future generations. Breaking the 4 wealth codes. Once you understand this alternative model of wealth creation, you can begin to clear your own path toward enlightened wealth. The world offers lots of types of codes, that is, patterns people only notice some of the time. You can acquire the skills and new ways of thinking you need to crack these codes. This effort will bring you friends and fortune, health and wealth, influence and affluence. Many of the world's great business success stories, from authors such as J.K. Rowling to entrepreneurs like Jeff Bezos, started with simple ideas. It is possible to find or create such ideas for yourself by unlocking the 4 wealth codes, which are the Destiny Code, the Prism Code, the Angel Code and the Star Code. The Destiny Code. What is your future? The Destiny Code broadly refers to your destiny or role in the world. This is the code that a higher power has in mind for you, the path you were meant to follow. Unlocking it will show you the path to enlightened wealth. To decode it is to realize your true role, the strengths, skills, and capacities that are most likely to lead you to prosperity. Prepare to unlock your destiny code, and cultivate your ability to conceive and realize great ideas by reflecting on your life. Focus on great questions and follow a regimen of the 3 B's. 1. Being. Your being is the spiritual force within you that makes you who you are. Fundamentally, your being is profoundly wise. 2. Body. The body is the physical vessel that houses your being. Its systems are impressive, but you must care for them to maintain your health. 3. Brain. Being and body meet in your cerebral computer, the system where you realize ideas. Like your body, you can exercise your brain to boost its performance. To create wealth, first identify assets you can leverage. In the standard or traditional model of wealth assessment, you add up your financial assets and subtract your liabilities to determine your total net value. But if your goal is enlightened wealth, recognize the difference between typical assets and enlightened assets. In this different conceptual framework, assets consist of intangibles like your life experiences, spiritual beliefs, health, character and courage. Liabilities include fear, anxiety, disorganization, and laziness. Using this model, assume that your intangible qualities could be worth millions. For instance, 1. Your genius. Your point of view could contain the means to unlock wealth. 2. Your life experience. Your experiences are unique, no one shares them. The lessons you have compiled over time could contain great worth. 3. your problems, seen in a different light, your liabilities might not be liabilities. After all, your wisdom about life's problems could be worth money to others. 4. Your connections. If you can make a list of 101 people you know who have achieved some success, then you have social capital that is potentially valuable. The Prism Code. What steps should you take? The Prism Code refers to the new perspective you need to adopt to enable you to navigate toward your destiny. Changing how you view your assets and liabilities is the first step in seeing the world a new way. Successful business people are expert at profiting from patterns in the world around them. When a higher power provides such people with great ideas, they refract those concepts through the inventor's prism into 5 potential sets of ideas. 1. P. Primary products, a particular item that has marketplace value. 2. R. Related products, items that complement or supplement a primary product. 3. I. Information products, valuable data that enhances the value of a primary or related product. 4. S. Services, activities that create, maintain or facilitate products. 5. M. Media, events or experiences you create to enhance products or services. Once you feed your idea through the Prism Code, you can execute it and millionize it. Consider your idea in light of the Millionarium, a set of thought games that can vastly increase an idea's value. This calls for using 4 primary mental exercises or idea filters. 1. Identify patterns of profit overlay. Consider your idea in the Prism context by asking if you could develop complementary or supplementary products, information, services or media around it to create additional value. 2. Millionize your idea. Use this process to stretch your imagination to realize the potential value in your idea, perhaps far beyond your original concept. Consider how a higher power would transform and enlighten this idea. Ask, what will this look like 100 years from now, or where in the world could we take this? 3. The Great Idea Grid. Compare the various ideas you have developed so far. 4. The Wheel of Wealth process. When you have your final set of ideas, pass them through this process, a filter you can use to make your idea a roaring success. In this step, you improve your product by exploring methods you can use to create additional wealth from your idea. These methods include: enlighten it. Consider the people who will benefit from your product or its sales profits. Build the goal of benefiting them into your plan. Multiple stream it. Identify your idea's many potential income channels. Trend it. Attach your idea to a larger trend in the marketplace or to a historical trend that will give it extra energy. Time it. Improve a product or service's delivery timing to boost its value. Sex it. Redesign or retarget a product or service to make it appeal to men, if its original market was women, or to women, if it was intended for men. The Angel Code. How can you build an angelic team? You need the right team to achieve enlightened wealth, and this code shows you the way to find the angels who will be part of your destiny. Once you have fleshed out your idea, looked at it with million eyes, passed it through the Great Idea Grid and subjected it to the Wheel of Wealth process, you must assemble a team to implement it. This requires building an enlightened network of the right people. The Angel Code is a conceptual framework for considering how to collect the appropriate human resources. It consists of 7 circles of relationships that you must forge. The first is the inner circle, the cluster of idea-generating people who will provide thought leadership. This includes established entrepreneurs, those who want to become entrepreneurs, and people who are good at innovating within existing organizations. The second circle, the virtual circle, consists of great thinkers from history who saw things in new and different ways, such as Thomas Edison or even Florence Nightingale. Drawing on their knowledge and perspectives will give you new insights. The third, fourth and fifth circles, called the winner's circles, are made up of the successful individuals in your life. Recognize, cultivate and maintain these relationships. The sixth circle, the circle of life, includes the entire world population, billions of individuals with whom you could connect in a wealth-creating transaction, whether as customers, partners or participants in other relationships. The seventh circle is the eternal circle, including a higher power and other supportive spiritual beings. To achieve enlightened wealth, learn to be receptive to this sort of input. The star code: who are your customers? This code refers to the process of discovering and serving a very special group of customers, or stars, who will help you create wealth. This calls for a change in the venerable practice of marketing. Many marketing precepts have become akin to laws of marketing physics, such as knowing that customers must recognize the overt benefit of a product or service before they will buy it, and, therefore, the product or service provider must be able to deliver that overt benefit. But when you apply the concept of enlightened wealth to these old precepts, you'll realize that your customers are not just customers, rather, they are stars. When you recognize this, you will understand a number of marketing secrets. 1. Replace your marketing director. You must decide that a higher power is running your business because this spiritual source knows where the customers are. Infusing a higher power into your organization will ensure your ultimate marketing success. 2. Pay it forward. Business success will come to enlightened enterprises that transform themselves into giving machines. 3. Lighten up your enterprise. Enlightened enterprises treat their employees, customers, partners, and suppliers with great respect. They practice the golden rule. 4. Feed them exactly what they want. Your organization must be customer-led. 5. Activate the 7 circles of empowerment. Engaging each of the 7 circles is the ultimate key to marketing success. 6. Treat them like stars. Rather than considering customers' long-term value, consider their love-term value. Learning to think of customers as people who have a need, rather than simply as buyers on the other end of a simple transaction, can be the difference between a business that struggles and an enterprise that thrives. After you unlock these secrets, you can focus on increasing your business. You can even attempt to hundredfold your business by seeking opportunities to grow rapidly. Such inflection points will present themselves to the enlightened entrepreneur. Your ultimate goal. Your enterprise's purpose is not simply to amass money, but to create sustainable wealth, to build a process that gives you the opportunity to become a philanthropist. The end goal is not wealth, but your legacy, which you can perpetuate through residual philanthropy. As a philanthropist, you can give your thinking, your time, your talent, or your treasures. The greatest of these is your thinking. To reach your goals, pursue the enlightened window of opportunity that is available to you. Start by giving away money, cracking the wealth code, and convening your angel team. Next stop, a wonderful life.